Hey, third graders. It is Wednesday, April 8th, okay? And we are going to get started on our lesson today. So you'll need your Voyages textbook and workbook. That's what we're going to start with, okay? We are on pages 166 and 167. So get with me. All right, we have been talking about punctuation and capitalization, and today we are going to focus on titles of books and poems, okay? So let's follow along on page 166. There are special rules for writing the titles of books and poems. Each important word of a title begins with a capital letter, okay? Now, the small words like a, an, the, for, of, those are not capitalized, okay? The only way that those words are capitalized is if it's the first or last word in the title. Let's go through here. So, okay. Each important word in a title begins with a capital letter. The first word and the last word of the title are always capitalized, okay? So those short words of, to, for, a, and the, they're not capitalized unless they're the first word or the last word of the title, okay? You will underline the title of a book. You will use quotation marks for the title of a poem. So you will underline the title of a book, quotation marks for the title of a poem. Let's look at the examples. These are books. The Chocolate Touch. The is capitalized in this instance because it is the first word in the title. So you've capitalized The Chocolate Touch. Next example, The Little House on the Prairie. Let's check it out. The Little House. Those are all capitalized. The is capitalized because it's the first word in the title. Now, on the prairie. Within that title, on and the are not capitalized. Prairie is capitalized, okay? So take a look at that. Pause the video and take a look at that. The Little House on the Prairie. The Little House, they're all three capitalized because the is the first word. Then within the title, on the, that's lowercase. And then prairie is also capitalized. So those are your book titles. They are underlined. Let's look at your poem titles. Your poem titles are used in quotation marks. So you're going to have an open quotation mark at the beginning and you're going to close your quotation marks at the end. Okay? But the same rules apply. So 9 mice. 9 and mice are both capitalized. Next is the pork. The and park are both capitalized. The is capitalized because it is the first word in the title of that poem. All right, so let's look at the examples that they have given. Which of the following is a poem and how do you know? A, The Giving Tree. B, The Barefoot Boy. C, Babe, the Gallant Pig. Well, we know that B is a poem because it is in quotation marks and the other two are underlined. So that will indicate to us that that is the title of a book. All right, so let us look at exercises 1 and 2. So exercise 1, rewrite the titles. What do the directions say? Rewrite the titles. Yes, so go ahead and do that. Rewrite the titles. Use capital letters where they are needed and tell whether it is a book or a poem. Okay, so number one is by myself. By myself. All right, we will capitalize by because we always capitalize the first and the last. So we will actually capitalize both of the words by and myself. Okay, now what is this? Is this a poem or a title of a book? It is a poem because it's in quotation marks. So on your paper, you will open quotation marks, by myself, capitalize, close quotation marks, and then you will write poem. Okay, you don't have to write the author down. All right, let us look at exercise 2. Exercise 2, write the titles correctly. Underline the book titles, put quotation marks around the poem titles, use capital letters where needed. Let's look at number 1. Kate and the Beanstalk book. Kate and the Beanstalk, and it tells you that it's a book. So, first and foremost, we know we're going to underline that, okay? We're going to underline that title on number 1 because it is telling us that it's a book. Now, number 1, Kate and the Beanstalk. 4 words there. We are only going to capitalize 2, okay? We're going to capitalize Kate and Beanstalk. Not only are they important words in the title, but they're also the first and last word, okay? We will not capitalize and the because those are smaller words and they're within the title. So you will not capitalize and or the. All right, so next, let us look at page 109 in our Voyages workbook, please. Get with me on page 109 in your Voyages workbook. Okay, 109 here. Again, we're reinforcing the skills that we just learned in our textbook. So here we go. There are special rules in writing titles for books and poems. You will underline the title of a book. You will put in quotation mark the title of a poem. You will always capitalize the first and last letters in both. You will not capitalize the unimportant words like of, a, and, to, for, and the. Okay, so let's look at it. Oh, this is easy, okay? Here we go. You'll only have to write down in the blank whether it's a book or a poem. So number 1, James and the Giant Peach by Ronald Dahl. Let's see. James and the Giant Peach. It's underlined, so that indicates that it's a what? Yes, it's a book. So in that blank, write the word book. Let's look at the next section. Write each title correctly. Use quotation marks, underlining, and capital letters where they are needed. So you will rewrite each title correctly, okay? You will rewrite the title. So number 1 is Charlotte's Web, and it's telling you that it's a book. So right off the bat, we know we're underlining that, okay? Charlotte's Web is only 2 words. Charlotte's and Web are both capitalized, okay? And then finish the rest. Next is Wonders Practice Book 82, so get with me on that. Page 82. This is going over the long E vowel sound, leaned. You can hear that long E sound. Healed, she, squeaks. Okay, you can hear that long E vowel sound. What you're going to do is you're going to read the other words in the line and you're going to listen for that long E vowel sound. You will circle it per the directions and then write the spelling word in the blank. Okay, that's all you have with that. Lastly, for today, we have religion. I hope that you have been enjoying reading about Lent since we have been in Lent. And of course, upcoming is Easter Sunday. Okay, we're in Holy Week. So you will be reading pages 233 and 234. On 234, there is a little exercise, okay, telling about what you can do to grow in faith and love during the Lenten season. You will write that, and that is what you will turn in. Just that one page. That's the only activity in this section, so that's the only page you'll have to turn in through email. Okay? And that is it. All right, that is it. We have one more day tomorrow, one more day of work to complete before we have our Easter holiday. Okay? So hang in there, guys. We're about to get a break that we all deserve. Have a great day. Bye.